What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to Tower Defense Tuesday. Today we're going to take a look at Tiny Tactics from Tiny Forge Gaming. This one launched on Steam on August 5th, just a few days ago. This is a strategy tower defense game with a top-down view. It has a bit of a chess feel to it, and more importantly, this game is all about mazing the enemies. Now, I, for one, absolutely love mazing enemies in tower defense games, and this one brings it in force. Now, let's go ahead and hop on in and take a look at it. Before I move any further, though, I just wanted to give a special thank you to my buddy Tavern. Tavern actually sent me this game, and I do appreciate it a ton. It's been a lot of fun. It's quite difficult. As you learn the game, of course, there is a big RNG element, and if you don't get the luck on what pieces you get on each turn, it will directly affect each map you do. Now, as you play through the game, you are going to earn some permanent progression through talents. Now, the game is not really a roguelike or a roguelite. It's just each individual map will have its own little RNG experience to it. However, your talents that you unlock are permanent and go throughout. Now, as I said, there is an RNG element on it, so of course, one of the first things you're going to want to unlock is additional rerolls. More rerolls for the win. The Tavern will let you choose a specific archetype each few waves. You've got targeting, allows you to change the targeting of the towers as you upgrade. Now, you see the first tier, you can target the last enemy in the pack that's within range. The next tier will be something else, and then the next tier will be even a third. You got faster hits, you got harder hits. Battle Cry. This one seems like a good one. Inspires all units in play, granting increased attack damage. Sounds good to me. You got a Frozen Aura. Immolation. Titan Slayer, Trapper, Hunter. The Hunter one actually seems pretty cool. Then you got Champions. Unlocks champions who improve knights and gain strength for every inspired knight. You've got the Druid, and then you've got Charge. So lots of unlocks to earn. Let's jump into a map, though, and check it all out. Now, as I mentioned, the game is all about mazing the enemies. So you're going to want to build your map out to maze the enemies. Down on the bottom side of the board here, you see we've got these 5 slots. These slots are kind of what's on deck. The various pieces that are here displayed in front of us is what we are going to be able to choose from. Now, you see we do have the option to reroll. Up top, you see our health is 10. We've got 3 gold to spend. Now, the gold directly correlates to the price of the pieces down here. And we want to build out a maze to really complete this one. Another important thing to note is scout type pieces can be placed on top of the bushes. So scouts are very, very important. Taking a look at what we've got here. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I didn't mean to pick it. I just wanted to look at it. Let's see, well, we've got it now. It is a pummeler. I think that's a good first choice. You see we do have a scout here, this Divine Archer. Hunters gain increased attack speed. Now there will be, well, for example, here's a Leecher. A Leecher gives a random nearby unit the Echo buff, but reduces its magic damage. The Echo buff gives that particular unit a chance to attack a second time when it does attack. So that's like a buff tower. There will be buff towers. There's straight up damaging towers. There's towers that give debuffs on enemies. There's AoE type debuffs. There's range. There's melee. All this stuff. We've only got 1 gold left, so let's go ahead and just reroll. Now, the 0 next to it shows the reroll cost. You can reroll as much as you want, but as you reroll, the cost is going to go up. And we actually just introduced or just saw an additional part of the mechanic of the game. So we've got this Wanderer down here. It's a level 1 or a 1-star Wanderer. By adding another 1-star Wanderer to it, it's going to, instead of giving me an additional 1-star Wanderer, it is going to upgrade this one to 2 stars. So let's go ahead and spend our last gold on that one. And now we're starting off the mission with a 2-star Wanderer instead of that 1-star. We're going to slap it right there just to fill in the gap there with those bushes. And then let's see, the Divine Archer, let's just throw it. Actually, it's got really good range, so let's put it right out here on this end bush, and then we'll just go ahead and fire it up. Now, as with every good tower defense game, you do have the option to speed things up, and it's a 20-wave map here, so we are going to speed that one up. Oh no, we are in trouble. No, we managed to get it. We managed to get it. All right, now taking a look through what else we have here. We've got an Obliviator, and it's immortal. An Obliviator is a Berserker Immortal, or is its two archetypes. So we got Immortals. Immortals deal attack damage based on the target's hit points, 2.5% of the target's current hit points. The Assassin, enemies below 20% points, 20% hit points are near death. Razors deal 300% bonus attack damage to enemies near death. So the lower health the enemy, the more damage this particular one is going to do. We've got a Pummeler Brawler. We've got, let's see, the Assassin Slayer. We didn't get any more scouts. I definitely want some more scouts. I'm going to go ahead and take a reroll here. And here we go. We actually got an upgrade for our other scout that's out there, this Divine Archer. So we've got 3 gold to spend on this wave. By taking that one, we can now upgrade that one to a 2-star. So we now have a 2-star Archer sitting there. What do we want to do? We've got 2 left. Well, you know what? Let's take advantage of these 2 Inquisitors that are here. So we'll choose 1 Inquisitor, and then we'll choose the second to upgrade it. And why don't we just put that, say, right there, just to kind of finish the basic loop out a little bit. Let's go ahead and fire it up and get it flying here and see if we can't smack some faces. There is a lot of different pieces, which of course means there's a lot to learn as you play through the game. So what pieces do what items buff other items, etc. You see we've got another scout here. This one is a knight. But I am going to go ahead and snag that just so I get something else for the bushes. What do we have here? The Fallen Lux. After 5 attacks, Berserkers enter a frenzy that lasts for 4 seconds, increasing their attack speed. Each attack resets duration. It seems like it might be a hot item, huh? Go ahead and snag that one as well. So, see, we had another scout. We could throw it right there on that bush. And let's go, like, right here and start working on our maze. Actually, is that where we want to go? Let's go down here. That way they're still going to hug that wall the whole way. By watching the path that the enemies take, of course, you can move pieces around. Additionally, you know, later on, if we've got a piece that we like better, we can swap the items out. We can move them around freely to wherever we want them. So lots of different options there. Okay, now we got an... Wow, we actually got 4. This is a huge, huge step up. We've got a 1-star Subjugator, which is a Scout Affliction. So I'm going to be able to put it on top of a shrub or a bush, but additionally, it's going to be throwing an Affliction out there and is going to give us a dot. So let's get that one jacked up, and this one's got very nice range as well. Let's throw it right up front here, or close to the front, just to get that that Affliction going. Oh yeah, that guy is just shredding it. Holy crap. Very, very nice. Now that one's got really good range as well. Okay, now we need just some more standard pieces to throw out there, because we need to build our maze out a little bit. I'm getting some nice upgrades, but I'm not building our maze out. Okay, this death is going to be a buff. It amplifies affliction damage, which means I think right here next to this piece is going to be the prime spot for it. So now we're going to get a little bit of an affliction buff going, and we've got affliction damage being applied by this guy. So good stuff there. We do want to continue our mazing out a little bit, though. Who do we want to go with? Shield Maiden? Different damage based on the enemy that is there. We got a Lancer Scout. These have nice range. You know what? Let's go with this Lancer. And then we can get this one on this bush down here. And then that one's going to have nice range. So it's going to be able to hit out into the lanes as the enemies make their turns. I think we got a pretty solid setup here on this one. So far, anyway, but this looks like it's going to absolutely shred. Oh, yeah, we are getting it for sure. Now, we got an affliction one here. Inflicts the target with intense pain, dealing affliction damage over 6 seconds. Oh, look at this. If the unit dies, the effect is transferred to a nearby enemy. Let's definitely try that one out. Now we see we've got the Tavern available. So you can request a specific class from the Tavern. So depending on what you are wanting, let's see. Let's actually just go with Knights. We're going to request a Knight. It's going to automatically give us the option to choose a Knight right out of the gates. Now, we can take this, or we don't have to take it, but now for the rest of this map, our Tavern is going to be choosing Knight. Now, we can actually go and change that, but as long as we have Knight selected, anytime the Tavern pops, it's going to automatically give us a Knight. Do we want that Knight? Yeah, let's take him. Let's take him. And let's see what else we got. Okay, we got another statue. This is another buff. Unfortunately, it's 3 gold to purchase this one. I've only got 2, so I can't pick that one up right now. We got a Ruined Guard. We got a Lancer Knight here. Let's go ahead and take this Lancer Knight as well. I do see that one quite often. Okay, now, let's see. Man, I really wanted that statue. Now, here we got that Affliction damage again, so let's get that out here. The Lancer Knight here is going to have that increased range, so let's get that one here. That way we know we're hitting multiple tiles, and then we'll just fire it up once again. I think we got a really good start. You see that Subjugator damage is really, really getting... It's putting out. That is for sure. Oh yeah, we are just absolutely shredding it now. Okay, here we got a new buff statue. Aids a random ally within range, granting them increased range. I'm not as excited about that one. What do we got here? We're starting to get into some little bit higher quality pieces now. I've got 6 gold. You know what? I'm going to re-roll it. Ooh, that was a little bit of a fail re-roll there. Man, we still need another scout too. You know what? I'm going to switch this to scout. Is that scout? Oh, a little bug with the tooltip overlapping. I'm not positive that that is scout. Let's just leave it there. We'll leave it there and see how it goes. Now, I can do another reroll at no cost. So let's go ahead and take one more reroll, and here we go. We got an upgrade to Violax. Violax is going to go up in power now. And if we take a look at Violax here now, we've got us a 2-star Lancer Scout right there at the start. I do want another Scout. I need one more Scout to go here. Now, I can reroll again, but if I reroll again, it's going to cost me. So I don't really want to reroll again. Let's see. Swings his magic sight, dealing magic damage to all nearby enemies. If the ability kills the target, he casts again. That seems pretty darn good, too. You know what? I think I'm actually going to swap those two. And then we can start building out like this, maybe? Let's go kind of maze them around this side. We'll start working on this side here shortly. Now, your gold does roll over from wave to wave. So, like, I've got 1 gold left. I want to save it, though. So we're going to go ahead and just start the next wave and see what we get going here. Hopefully, we just shred them. I think we've got a pretty good base started here. Yeah, I mean, we're really putting it out. And that was only wave 7, so we're not really far in. Okay, now we're starting to get some beast mode baddies here. Check this out. Amarax. Dude is an absolute beast. Let's go ahead and take him. He looks cool. That's always the most important thing, right? Okay, so that was a hunter. That was not the scout icon. Let me actually look at the scout icon here. We just cannot get another scout. Let's see. Oh, it's not going to show me the icon on them once they're already placed. That's unfortunate. We'll get another scout here at some point. Let's go ahead and do one more reroll since it's still 0 cost. Ooh, what's this guy? Finlong's attacks burn all targets in front of him. Attacks are not affected by rage or cleave. Channels a beam of fire towards the nearest target, dealing attack damage as magic damage every second to all units caught in the blast. Wow. So if we had it unlocked, this would be the one to take and choose the furthest target. That way, it's going to blast through everything that's there in range. I think we got just a solid start. I mean, this is gonna... I believe this may be one of my best starts so far. Alright. We got another Affliction Mage. We got a Trapper. And we've got 7 to spend here. Here we can stack some additional gold with the Bounty Hunter aspect. You know what? Let's go ahead and take that one. We don't really need the additional gold, but that one's got a little bit of an instant kill at the end, and we want to force enemies back over towards our wall here. So you see now the enemy path is going down the outside. We don't want that. So let's see. What do we want to put there? Send an enemy back along the path. That seems like it might be a good choice. Let's go ahead and throw that guy there. And we need to get one more piece to force him all the way over to this ledge again, but I think we'll be in pretty good shape for this next wave. Let's see how it goes. This is only wave number 9. So we still got a long way to go to complete this one. I'm not seeing many upgrades. Kronos is a beast. I've had good luck with Kronos in the past. See, Devoted calls down a divine beam on the target to all units within range. I mean, a little AoE. I mean, I think that might be a good choice, but I think we'll want to move it somewhere else. And still no scout. What do we have here? The Informer turns all nearby enemies to stone. A half a second stun. What? Do I have enough? Oh, I do. I'd like it a stun. In fact, we're going to throw that right here as kind of our last resort. Needs more scouts, please. Oh, no. Well, we got upgrades like mad, but I've only got 1 gold left. Let's just go ahead and we'll spend 1 gold, get an upgrade on our Zerker here, and let's let wave 10 fly and see how we do. That stun actually looks like it might be pretty darn good. Alright, we've got a Fallen Lux upgrade. We will take that. And I think we just need to continue out our path a little bit. So now we want to go here. And who was that? That was that... Yeah, I think that's good. That one's AoE, though. What was this one again? I think we want to move those two. Get this AoE in up front. Get that hard-hitting assassin there in the tail, on the tail side of it. So now we're getting to a point, we do have a scout here. Assassins have a 25% chance. I mean, that's pretty good as a last resort. So I think I'm going to take that. Because we do need another scout down here. And then I think we've only got... Or no, we're full. We're now full. Now we can always, of course, recruit more pieces onto our bench here and swap pieces out. Actually, we're not completely full. We've got bushes over here, too. We can throw more scouts on. Want to see what we get, though. Oh, my God. We just absolutely annihilated that wave. Okay, and we got good upgrades, too. Let's upgrade. Let's take both of those upgrades. And... I mean, is there anything else we want here? We need another scout at some point. However, I don't think it's urgent. We got a sniper there at the end. that is not my top pick for what I would want as a scout. However, it's a little bit of damage there at the end and good range, so it can shoot into the enemies up front as well. Now, this one's only being a 1-star just deployed. I don't think it's exactly going to be a powerhouse or anything. I wonder, can I deploy on these bushes over here? I'm not even sure. We'll have to see. We are shredding it, though. We got a nice little Nyx upgrade there. Let's re-roll again. Man, look at the ups. Well, I mean, we got to take these upgrades, right? There's just no reason not to. That was actually a duplicate pommeler. That is all right. Let's go ahead and let it fly here. I need to change my Tavern over to Scout, because right now I need to get more Scouts. I'm just using the rerolls every wave on getting those Scouts. And now they're starting to push around to the second half here. So as we progress through, of course, we're going to be getting a little more and a little more pain here. Let's drop a reroll there. We got an upgrade for Apophis. Let's take that. Here we got a Scout. All right, so Scout is that little logo. Let me see. That is that one. So let's choose that. That's going to guarantee us a Scout. That wasn't a Scout at all. So weird. Oh, it's because it was on the last one. I'll have to wait for the next one for a Scout. We did get a Scout here. This one's a buff Scout. Huxian controls circling orbs, dealing magic damage to all units. And then buffed allies gain extra attack damage. Now, I'm not sure what the buff range is like. But you know what? Let's check it out. Oh, it actually let us put one right there. So that's not even like a bush. So I'm curious if that means I could fill in all this stuff out here. Now, ideally, I think you get upgraded pieces instead of just more and more and more and more. But it feels like we're doing pretty good. Okay, we got an upgrade for Amarax. We are taking that bad boy. And now, or no, it's still stuck on this druid. I'm not really sure. Maybe I have to take it before it can refresh and go to the next tavern. Actually, let's just do it. Let's take that. That way we can get another tavern coming up. Looks like we got no more scouts. No upgrades or no scouts. Let's go ahead and make our way through wave number 15 now. We're getting a little bit closer. Doing pretty good on this one. Like I said, the challenge is real in this game because it's an RNG element plus just learning this enormous amount of pieces. As there's tons and tons and tons of pieces, I think it's more important to learn the archetypes and what each individual one does. It looks like we are just getting it. Okay, we got a Spectre upgrade. Oh, we got a dupe there. That is a scout, though. Let's go ahead and take this subjugator. Huh. Alright, so you learned something new. I always was assuming you could only put scouts on these higher bushes. But it looks like we can completely lap them out with them. I mean, in my opinion, I think it might make scout the most important piece type, as you're going to have more scouts on the board than anything else as you go through. I mean, more scouts, please, right? And now it gave us a scout. We got the Divine Archer. No other scouts there. We do have a reroll, though. We got 18 gold saved up now. Hey, what kind of buff is this? Extra attack damage. Gives random units within range. I think we're going to take that and get a buff down. Now, what is my weakest here? I think it might be this guard. Let's move these two around. We'll buff this one. Actually, you know what? I want this guy getting the buff. Let's go like that and see how we do. We got a nice buff out there now. I wanted to get all this affliction damage buffs up front, but it almost seems like getting that stun up front may just be absolutely huge, particularly with these AoE bombs dropping in. Wave 17, though, we're doing pretty darn good. Lost no health so far. Alright, we got an upgrade for our druid. Do we want to get that one out there anywhere? I mean, I guess it's 2-star now. Ideally, we get more upgrades at this point. Let's do a quick reroll. We got a scout upgrade. We've got a statue upgrade, but we never... Or yeah, we took that one. So we get this buff statue up to 2-star. And let's reroll one more time. Now rerolls are going to cost us, but I do have 15 gold saved up. So let's pop one more just to see. We got a buff to, or an upgrade to our statue there. Let's just let it fly here. Wave 18. We are getting it. There's just a lot. There's a lot of different pieces. There's a lot of different classes and archetypes. And really to succeed in this game, there's an awful lot to learn. To some people, that may be a little bit of a turnoff. But to other people that want a deep strategic experience, that is going to just extend your replay value, without a doubt. Okay, we got another buff statue here. What's this one? That one's attack damage. Plus it's a berserker. I think we just want to try to focus scouts for the rest of it. Not going to get any, huh? Game's telling me no. We'll get another scout here next wave in the tavern. Alright, one more reroll. I'm not going to blow all my gold on rerolls. Yeah, I just cannot get a scout here. So let's just go ahead and let it fly. Of course, you could always re-roll. Like, in fact, I'll blow all my gold entering into wave 20 here. Just to try to get upgrades, too. It's not just about the scouts. You know, it would be about getting upgrades on these pieces. However, I think we've got a real nice maze set up. And it seems like we're really shredding them. Like, a few enemies are making it to the final loop, but not very much. They are getting it, getting it, getting it. What do we have here? We got a scout available. Let's take that one. We got another... Oh, we can't take that scout until one is placed. So let's place this one. Where do we want this guy? Do we want upfront damage? Well, what's the deal with him? Let's see. He's an assassin, so that would just be straight damage increase. Okay, so we can't go off the board on the sides. Or can we? No, okay, we can't go off the board on the sides there. So let's just drop him right here. Now, what else did we have? We got another scout here. This guy's got range, so... Alright, so it looks like it's actually... You have to pick and choose. It doesn't look like you can just spam scouts around the board. To be honest with you, I think that would be kind of broken if you could, so I'm kind of glad that that's not a thing. Oh, this is wave 20. I forgot to drop all my gold. Hoping for upgrades. We're getting pushed here. Hopefully we're able to clear them out. Looking good so far. And just one more bad, and there we go. We got the win. We only got 2. We didn't complete... Oh, because we didn't complete the side objective is why. Didn't complete the side objective is why. But not too shabby there. That's a look at Tiny Tactics. It's a super fun game. I've been enjoying it. There's a lot of depth, and there's lots of things to learn. That is for damn sure. But that will do it for this time. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm always looking for more tower defense games to play. If there's one in particular that you like, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. And it is quite possible I'll take a look at it. So thank you all once again, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.